YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kat. I know I haven't filmed in a little bit. I had something going on with my eye. Basically, don't ever fall asleep with your makeup on because one, it's not good for your skin, and two, if you wear really heavy eye makeup, you can get a sty basically, and I'll save you the details, but I basically, had to put a hot compress on it and do a saltwater rinse, and luckily it popped on its own and I didn't get any sometimes, like, after it pops you get this weird thing. I looked it up on Google, which you should never do, and now I'm like terrified of styes. I am I got pink eye once in high school, and that I am so paranoid of getting. So I don't share makeup with anyone or anything, and now I definitely will be taking my eye makeup off because I'm lucky that it just went away by itself. And don't ever Google it because you will see some nasty pictures of things that's being popped or styes being popped that you cannot unsee after they've been seen. So definitely do not fall asleep with your eye makeup on, because it ages your skin and you can get a eye infection or eye zit, and they're not pleasant. So, fortunately, mine is gone, and we can just play with some makeup. I have this Jouer palette that I got. It's on sale at Sephora right now. It's the palette and an eye glitter. So it's a black eye glitter topper, like the Stila Glitter and Glow, and then the palette is a cool tone palette with all foiled shadows, and these are beautiful shadows. You don't even have to wet them, I think, to make them look really good. I've tried wetting them and they look just as good when you put them on dry, and they look good with a brush or with a finger. So I'll do swatches of this, and let me do the swatch of the eye foil. It's called Constellation, and this one, it does have color, like a base on it, but they're definitely eye toppers. If you wear it alone, it's you're still gonna see, focus, you're still gonna see the like underneath through the base, but it is very sparkly. So I would use it maybe for like an inner corner. Sorry, I gotta get comfortable here. I would use it for like inner corner work, or like, yeah, if you're gonna maybe do like a halo or a cut crease or something, I would definitely use this for that. And then these shadows, this is definitely a complimentary palette. There are no mattes in it, but all of these foils are beautiful, so let's swatch them. The names are on the back, and I like that they have the colors with the names, because I hate how sometimes they'll reverse the colors, the names of the colors on the back of the palette, and then when you're trying to figure out, I mean, it's only a problem if you're doing like YouTube or tutorials and you're trying to tell someone the name of a color and you don't know if it's been flipped or if it's, mirror image on the back. So, YouTuber problems. So let me do the top row. So we have these 4 colors, and this is what they look like. And the white one is called Moonstone. Then the gold one is 24 karat. And then the pink one is Spellbound. And then this bronze one is called Willow. So this is Willow, Moonstone 24K, and Spellbound, and Willow. So, sorry, it didn't go in the order it was on the palette. Okay, let's do the second row. Okay, so Glimmer, Starlight, Dragonfly, and 1111. So Glimmer, Starlight, Dragonfly, and 1111. I love Dragonfly. It is a gorgeous duochrome. That's 1111. Glimmer and Starlight. So these are just such beautiful shadows. And then the last row is this is the last row. So we have Skinny Dip, Eclipse, Twilight, and Mystic. So Skinny Dip, Eclipse, Twilight, and Mystic. So Skinny Dip, Skinny Dip, Eclipse, Twilight, Mystic. So those are some beautiful foiled shadows, as you can see. So we're just gonna put some on the eyes. I'll probably do one look for each eye, and you probably see glitter flying everywhere after I wiped off the swatches on my finger. Sorry, let me move. Okay, this pillow was in my way before and annoying me. And I also have a bronzer from Wet n Wild that I want to use. It is Sunset Striptease. It broke in the bag on the travels home, so I did repress it, but it is a nice, it's not completely matte, but it's not like really shimmery. They have one that's really, really shimmery and one that is matte that it looks like, but let me find a place to, it is right here. Let me do another swatch. It's a really good natural colored bronzer for me. Like, there it is. So it doesn't make me look, you know, too crazy, because right now it's winter time. I don't want to look overly bronzed because I am lighter than normal. So we're going to try this. And then I also have from Stila the Heaven's Dew highlight in SilverLake, which this is what it looks like. It is like Fenty's How Many Carats, which I also have. We'll use that in another video. But this is, if you don't like glitter, you're not gonna like it. So this is it right here, but you could also use it as a topper on the eyes, on the body. It's a really beautiful highlight. It's kind of supposed to give like a wet, healthy look. It does look glittery, so excuse me, like I said, if you don't like glittery eyeshadow or glittery highlights, you're not gonna like that that highlight. So we have some new products that we're gonna try, and then for in my crease, I have this eyeshadow, neon eyeshadow palette that I got at Five Below. So we're gonna put some bright colors in the crease. This palette was, I think, $4 or $5. It's from Color Story. It's Neon Obsessed Pressed Pigment palette. I'll swatch some of them for you. Let's do this orange, a green, a purple, this salmon color, and this blue color. They kind of look like pastel neons, and okay, they don't look horrible from the swatches. They're not streaky. Neons and pastels can be kind of hard to do because they are a white base, so sometimes they can end up looking very chalky, but these look promising. Sorry, I just startled my cat. Sorry, Oreo. He's hanging out on the bed with me. So I have my eyes primed, and then I have this glitter stick from Smoke and Mirrors. It was a pack of different highlighting sticks, so I'm going to use this as a base for my my highlighter, because it's not very intense. I put it on, sorry, wrong finger, I used a point, and I'm dropping eyeshadow palettes. I put it on right there. You can kind of see it. It's not very intense, but it makes a good base. So we have lots of makeup to play with. Let me start with the bronzer. I'm just gonna bronze my skin up and make it look a little more alive. I don't feel like wearing foundation right now. So just using a big kabuki brush from Wet n Wild and just doing the 3 method that everyone says to do, and then I bring my bronzer down my neck so I don't have a demarcation line of bronzer. You should do that with any kind of face powder or foundation that you're gonna wear. But I love how natural this looks. And it just gives you a really healthy sheen. And it's not too red or orange. It doesn't make you look like an Oompa Loompa. I do have a bunch of Wet n Wild products that I want to do, like a full face of Wet n Wild, and then I just bought a bunch of new Milani products. I got their stick foundation, I got their concealer, I got a few of those bigger eyeshadow palettes because there was a sale. I got a new highlighter, face, eye, shimmer palette, so I got a lot of stuff from Milani. So we're gonna do one face, you know, one brand on the face, or full face of one brand. I don't know why I couldn't say that, but as you can see, bronzer looks very natural, doesn't look too fake. You can build it up, which I like. So now let's go in with some, what colors am I gonna do? We'll just play it by ear. going to use my unicorn brushes that I got from Amazon that I've been loving. Okay, so I think on one eye I'm going to go with a pink, one of these salmony pink bubblegum colors. I'm going to go on the eye with that, this eye. It's not super pigmented when you put it on, but it's more of a pastel, so this is a good palette for beginners. Pastels are kind of, if you want to start working with like neons and stuff, I think pastels are a good place to start because they you can work with them and build the color. It's not like a super pigmented neon color where you place it on and you're kind of like, whoa, what do I do now? So I'm going to then take another color because this pink is, I feel like with pink eyeshadows, they can start making me look real sickly very fast. So I have the pink in the eye, and I'm going to take this, what color am I going to take over? I'm going to take this, like, salmony color. We're gonna put that over, and hopefully that takes the kind of sickliness away from the color I have in my eye. I'm so jealous of people who can wear like reds and like heavy pink eyeshadows, because I have to be very careful with the placement of it if I'm using those types of shadows. Okay. Okay, that worked. That definitely took away the sickliness. So I'm going to use the purple and the blue. So I'm going to put the purple on the inner part of my eye with my finger. But you can use a brush with these, because there are some foil shadows that you just have to use a your finger with, or a sponge tip applicator. But these you can get away with using a brush. And sometimes I'm going to actually use a brush for this because I feel like it actually goes on better with a brush. Okay. All right, we have the purple on the front half. Now let's go in with the blue. Grab another brush. Okay. This one does need to be built up just a little bit, but it looks awesome when you get it on. Okay. So that's what one eye looks like so far. And then I'm going to take that green color and put it on the inner corner. That's really pretty. Okay, so that's what one eye looks like. And then the other eye, I'm not going to put anything in the crease, and I'm going to take this kind of green gold color. I think that's Skinny Dip. Yeah, that's Skinny Dip. I'm going to take that and put it on the inner and outer part of my eye. Okay, like that. And then just go back in and put a little more on. So you can see these colors, they do build up. You can make them a sheer wash of metallic, or you can build them up to be really strong and intense. Okay. And then in the center, sorry, I had a dog, not a dog hair, a cat hair in the eye. And then in the center, I'm going to take that Spellbound pink color and put that right in the center and do a halo. Okay, there we go. That looks really pretty. So I have the gold on the inside and outside, and then the pink on the center. And then we'll take on the brow bone. We'll take on the brow bone this white color on both sides. Whoa, that was a little much, but we can blend it out. And then on this side too, I know not to grab as much. We'll put that on the brow bone. So that's what the white color looks like. And then on the inner corner, I'm going to take that silver color, that pure silver color. Grab my color switch. Take that pure silver color. And that is what the silver looks like on the inner corner. And then we're just going to put the highlight on. So where's that stick? I'm going to start with that. So just put a light base. This is a very glittery, sparkly look. So just put that on the high points of my cheekbones. Okay. And then we are going to take that Stila highlighter, and we'll take a highlighting brush and just dab it in. And that is so pretty. Little on the tip of the nose. And then for the other side, just dab it on. And just throw a little on the chin. And a little on the temples. So that's what the highlighter looks like with the base. Very, very blingy, and that is what the palette looks like. All the different a bunch of the different colors. So do you guys like the palette? Would you think of why aren't you focused? I know I'm very shiny. Hello. So yeah, the palette is $30 with the shine eye topper. I know I didn't use that, but I didn't want to have the black base messing it up. But yeah, it's $30 on sale right now at Sephora.com. Do you guys like the palette? Is it too much sparkle for you? I think it is a great, you know, shimmer palette. If you're looking for a more cool tone shimmer palette, I would definitely pick this up. $30 is a great deal for the palette and the eye topper. Even if you don't use the eye topper, just the palette is a great deal for $30. So yeah, let me know if you like the palette or not, or the highlighter. Do you like this kind of wet look highlight that's really in style now? Let me know in the comments below. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a really cool video. I broke down and got the Natasha Denona Gold palette, and I bought a Pat McGrath palette, and I will explain the story of how I ended up purchasing those. So let's just say it has to do with Sephora's new point system, and if you have almost 3,000 points, you can buy a $100 gift card. So I had enough to do that twice. So I had a $200 gift card plus my mom's gift card money. I still have that gift card. And yeah, I purchased those two palettes with basically my points at Sephora. So we'll be definitely doing videos on those palettes. Tomorrow will be the gold palette. And thank you so much for watching. And I'm sorry that I took a little break there, and I have learned my lesson. I will not sleep in my makeup anymore. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good night, YouTube. Bye.